All right, YouTube, it's been a while. I'm going to do a quick update because I am currently working on things for the car, but right now I'm working on the Snow Performance fuel system install. Made a little bracket, threw some paint on it. These are the return lines. If you are on my Instagram, you've already seen what the feed line looks like with the thing under it, and I got to put that on. I guess it's been a while since some of y'all have seen any of this crazy shit I got going on. Worked with a local guy to make this concoction for me. And there's over 100 hours into printing this. So far, I did port the lower, but it's got the 108, the shear fab. I did some port work on that as well. This, stock heads, and my Modern Red Headache version 2 cam, same as Don's cam, which is for a blower, but we're at 555 and 485 torque. What else did I do? So we got TBMs in the front, long travels, TBMs in the rear, some other suspension stuff going on. 15s right there. So my front lines, it feeds in from the back and then comes up and goes here. This is actually Ghost's intake, not mine. I was just using it as mock-up. Under the car, I have aluminum dumps on it, carbon shaft, all kinds of crazy stuff. But I have a lot going on, and I'm going to try and document it as best as possible. I also bought Ford Star F14s because they're lighter. I still got the 18s in the front, but the 15s in the back with the Mickey Thompson drag bracket radial, and then we're doing Hoosiers on the front this time. So ultimately, we got from a last track outing, which we found out it was short shifting, and I wish I would have caught that beforehand for the sake of having a legit time, but it went 1082 with a bad 60 foot. Everyone kept messing up the damn track. But it was over 4,100 pounds, 514 wheel, and it was short shifting at 6,550. Historically, we shift the car at 6,800. But the built transmission in it, well, it shifts so fast that it was shifting early, and I didn't catch it until I logged the Holly after the track. It is what it is. It probably cost us a tenth if I'm being realistic about it, because it would have helped with the 60 foot and all kinds of stuff. We did get a 1.4 something 60 foot out of it, but not at the track that we were at. It was in the 1.5. So had we got a 1.50 or the 1.49 or 1.48 anywhere in there, it'd have been like a 1077, maybe a little bit better at over 4,100 pounds. Now, with the driver, my girl's driving the car. I've added up what's come off so far, which is a lot. We're at 91 pounds in rotational mass off. It's 289 pounds. It'll be a little more because there's a few little things coming off, but a few things going on. But we'll call it 290 just for the hell of it. 290 pounds off. 91 of it is rotational mass. The brakes were a huge amount. And this, I'm talking from the last track outing, not drag pack to street wheels, drag pack to drag pack. Like it was 28 pounds difference in just the front wheels. I'm going to take a bunch of shit out of the inside. Carpet's coming out. The rear plastics, that door panel. Potentially this door panel, I haven't decided on that yet. It's factory seat staying in. Headliner, all that stuff staying in. I'm not going too crazy when it comes to that. I want the car to be able to go back together fairly easy. We're still running the broken BMR drop springs. Got some AED parts. I have the America version of their toe link going in, and that's about it. But yeah, these knocked off stupid amount of weight. It was like 60 pounds or something like that. I don't know. It's all on my Instagram, so Mac built. But anyway, I want to give you all a quick update. I'll try to do better. I'll get some track passes and go from there. But she feels like a whole new animal. Oh, and the 555 it's made on this so far, again, that's stock heads, but that's still cutting the power short because we haven't updated the shift point. So we're going to rev that higher as well too. Goes back on the dyno tomorrow. I'm going to test the spacer and dial in the fuel system because we're running out of fuel pump. And this does make positive pressure. I didn't go a full pass on the street for obvious reasons, but 0.2 PSI so far. That is something. The 6.4 manifold also at the track was holding us up. It was only seeing 97 kPa, and that's, again, short shifting, while negative 850 DA. So the car didn't get faster because we went through hot rod drag week already, and we were running 10s on drag week. It didn't do much better in the absolute most perfect air than it did in the worst air in drag week. The 6.4 manifold's just been holding it back, and this at Redline still, which isn't completely revved out, it made 60 more horsepower. Again, this is welded up. You know, I go crazy with shit sometimes. It's welded and ported crazy, and that doesn't include the ram air factor, but got some cool shit going on. I'm going to test methanol on it as well and see how that does, but a few days we'll be at the track and hopefully set a new NA record and, you know, give people something to work at. And while I love NA, that might be the end of it for me, and it is still stock block. And we go bottom 10s, I'll be happy. We go faster, I'll be ecstatic. But whatever it does is what it's going to do. And, yeah, I think it looks pretty crazy.